I did write a little something. All right. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jeff. I'm Jeremy's younger brother. And I'm the youngest of the family, which I like to think that they stopped having kids after me because they finally got it right.
You're on stage, do it.
Why don't you just freak this out?
I'll stick with mine. No, but when it comes to marriage, like I've never been married. I've never had a long-term relationship. So people are asking. I was thinking of advice to give, and I'm probably the worst person to give. But I know with Mom and Dad and Jameson's parents, they have a great example of what marriage is supposed to be like.
Amen.
I mean, in 30 plus years of marriage with my parents, I know that I've never seen the ring off my dad's finger, even when he was spanking us as little children.
Boy, you must have gotten a lot.
Yeah. It says Frederick Meyer on the side. But with Jeremy and I, we've had a great relationship ever since we were really, really, really young. Like it has to be because we were so close in age. We were 15 months apart. So I have to thank Dad for not being able to keep your hands off Mom during the early 80s. It has to be because there was a Republican in the White House. It brings another meaning to Reaganomics. But when it comes to advice, obviously I don't have the experience, but I've been around Jeremy and Jameson, not as much as I'd like to since I've moved away. When they started dating, I happened to move away. But Jameson and I just actually recently found out we had a day of class together. When she was a senior and I was a sophomore, I did a job shadow in a class that she had, and we made a film together, which wasn't very funny, but at the time it was hilarious. But over the years, I've learned a couple more things about Jameson, which is, the main thing is when she's right, and it's amazing. But when she's wrong, don't say anything. But when it comes to advice, like I said, I've been around Jeremy, and a lot of the relationships he's been in, I've taken a lot from that. And I've taken a lot from my parents, just being the observant person that I am. And so I'm going to give you a little advice as I see it. First and foremost, you want to hold hands and kiss in public, because it makes every single person feel bad about themselves. The man builds things on the weekends to make the house pretty, but mainly because the sound of power tools drowns out her voice. Number 4, the wife takes naps. Number 5, you have children, and you use nicknames for the children. Loving nicknames, because it's really hard to remember the name of somebody you just met. And you buy louder and better power tools. And now the kids take snaps. But with Jeremy and I, since we've always been so close, we've had a lot of the same friends, which you can see down here. We're all just as close as Jeremy and I are. And I do say, because we are so close in age, and a lot of me is based on my friends, which is based on Jeremy's friends, which he was friends with these people before me. So when it comes to Jeremy and I, like, I don't say this a lot, and I don't use this word a lot, but like, I love you a lot. And like, to have a brother who's also your best friend, and you can, like, ever since we were children, like, we could just grab a beer together and like, and it's good stuff. So I love you, Jeremy, and Jameson, I love you too. I don't know a lot about your parents, but I know they're all right. No, but I love you guys too. Especially this